Hey there, this is Red. It's time for another episode of Red Plays. So, we just got defeated by Kang, and we're going to go back at him again. So, I've got Tony Stark with our Technova deck out here. And last game I played, I had this really great build, some of the best first couple of build rounds I've had with Iron Man. I haven't played him a whole lot, but that was a great build round. I was really happy with where I was at, so if we take a look at our Kang's arrival, we've got all the setup done here. We've got our Kang 1, we've got our stuff off to the side, we've got our obligation off to the side, we've got our encounter deck ready to go, we've got temporal in there. What we ran into on Kang's arrival here was, this is kind of like Rhino. We got that 7 scheme, and if he completes it, you lose the game. So it's a little bit tough on the Iron Man side because you kind of want to take that extra round to build. But if you hit that advance, so you got Kang out there, you're going to get 2. He's going to scheme for a round, and it's kind of, he's going to be pretty close to scheming out if you take an extra round as Tony Stark. So we're going to have to be really careful of that. He nailed us last time. The advance took us out. All right, so he's got a little bit of the Rhino cheese going on there in single player, so we're going to have to be careful of that. All right, so when this is revealed, we're going to get encounter card. So encounter cards are going to go here. We need to draw our starting hand, which is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. Now we could have, the side scheme, we went after a side scheme last time and took 4 threat off of it to get it out of the way. Probably should have went after the main scheme with one of those and not worried about getting it out of there. All right. So what are we looking at here? We've got some armor. We've got our powered gauntlets. We've got electrostatic armor, which is a tech. I think we're going to get rid of these 3 and hopefully look for some big resources. And maybe what I would really like to get is our card that allows us our arc reactor to untap. So we're going to get 3. Supersonic Punch, Endurance, and Ironfist. All right, totally didn't get that. That's okay. All right, so we're going to start up now. Startup, we have, look at the top, we're going to use our action, which is Tony Stark's Futurist, which says look at the top 3 cards of the deck, add 1 to your hand, and discard the others. So let's get that rolling. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. See what we have. We have Repulsor Blast, Pepper Potts is really good to get out there. So let's take Pepper Potts. All right, so again, we're going to be faced with the do we stay Tony Stark or not? I don't think we're going to get enough stuff out there to really be worth going into Iron Man mode, unfortunately. So let's get Pepper Potts out, or do we concentrate on the tech? Boy, that's a tough choice too. I think we're going to get Pepper Potts out because she's going to give us more resources. And I think we're going to have to stay another round as Tony Stark. So we're going to Pepper Potts. Pepper Potts can generate us a resource. So we're going to get our top resource. So just to double check Pepper Potts there. Exhaust Pepper Potts, generate the resources of the top card in your discard pile. So we've got Iron Fist there. So we're going to get a physical, and let's go ahead and use our armor to put our powered gauntlets out there. All right, and then we're going to be done. Now, if I go over to Iron Man, I only get a card draw of 2, so I think we're going to stay Tony Stark. We'll see how this works out. So we're going to go back up to a hand size of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I am totally not getting the gear that I got last time. All right. Villain's turn. We're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Kang the Conqueror. He's going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He's going to scheme for 1. He's going to boost 3. So he's going to scheme for 4. Ouch. So we're at 5 on the main scheme already. And we're going to draw another encounter card. Yeah, this ain't looking great. All right, so card number 1 is depowered. Kind cannot play hero-specific cards. Okay. Annoying, but not horrible. So as alter ego, discard a hero-specific card from your hand. Discard this obligation. All right. Counter card number 2 is the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Oh, and he's going to get piercing, and he has 3 attack. All right. Oh, this is somewhat hilarious, somewhat sad. All right, we got tough Tyrannosaurus Rex out there. We've got 5 threat on the main scheme, so we cannot take another round as Tony Stark because Kang's gonna go out if we do that. And we haven't managed to boost our hit points, which is another problem. Okay, so we're over to the hero's turn. Let's see, what do we want to do here? So I think we're going to use Tony Stark's Futurist ability first. So 1, 2, 3, we're going to pick which card we want. I really want the rocket boots. So I think we're going to take the rocket boots, and we're going to put the other 2 away, and we can drop Hulk right on top there. All right, now in order to get rid of this obligation, which is depowered, it says I can't play hero-specific cards, which is my armor, which is kind of a big deal. So I discard a hero-specific card from my hand, discard this obligation. All right, so I think I'm going to get rid of my Supersonic Punch. So Supersonic Punch is going to go, wait, before I do that, do I want to use, do I get Nova out? I think so. So if we get Nova out, so this is Nova, then we discard our Supersonic Punch. Then I think we do Boots and Electrostatic Armor to start working on getting our tech up. I think that's how we're going to play that. All right, so we're going to use Pepper Potts, and she's going to generate. She generates, exhaust Pepper Potts to generate the resources on the top card of your discard pile, which is my strength. So we're going to get 2 from Pepper Potts, 2 more, and we're going to play Nova. All right, so Nova's out there. Next up, we're going to use Tony Stark's, we're going to use our alter ego action, discard a hero-specific card, get rid of this obligation. All right. Next up, let's go ahead. So we could do a Repulsor Blast, but that's only going to leave me with a 2-card draw, which is bad. Because I could do a Repulsor Blast against the Tyrannosaurus Rex, which sounds very tempting, but I don't think it's going to get me where I want to be. All right, so we're going to get our, I think we're going to do Rocket Boots, and we're going to get our Electrostatic Armor out there so we can start building up our hand size, because we're really going to need some cards as Iron Man here. And we have to go over to Iron Man. All right, so we need to figure out what we're going to do on this turn now that we've got stuff. So we can use our powered gauntlets here, which are going to exhaust and deal 1 damage to an enemy. So I think we're going to take the tough off the Tyrannosaurus Rex because we're going to need to start working that bad boy down. So we're going to take his tough away. And he gets piercing, which isn't all that big of a deal right now because I don't have any tough, so not a huge thing. Now Iron Man's going to need to thwart. We need to take 2 off the main scheme. Just if we hit that advance or something else happens, we need to work that puppy down. And then Nova, we're going to have him attack. And we'll, no, he's not taking that much consequential damage. Let's find a 1. There we go. There's a 1. All right. We're going to attack the Tyrannosaurus Rex and start working that guy down. All right. And that's going to be the end of our hero phase. So we're going to untap, untap. All right. Things to note, we have +1 hit point there. So we go from 9. We've got 10 hit points on Iron Man. Okay, we're going to draw back up to our hand size, which at this point is 1, plus each tech upgrade. We have 3 tech upgrades out there, so we're going to get 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we're up to a Hulk-sized hand, so that's something. Oh, there's our Stark Tower. All right. Villain's turn. We put 1 threat on the main scheme, so it's going to go up to 4. Kang is going to see Iron Man out there. So now my choice is, do I put a threat? So Kang's got a forced interrupt, which says, when Kang attacks, place 1 threat on the main scheme, or he gets +2 attack for this attack. So he's attacking for 2. I don't think I want to put 1 threat on the main scheme, but I've got another 3 attack coming over here, so we're looking at 4. Oof. All right, I think we're going to take this one. Yeah, we're going to take this one, and maybe we use our preemptive strike just so that we can counter the boost if it's bad. I think that's what we'll do. All right, so he's attacking for 4. We'll get a boost card, and it's going to be 1. So we're going to take 5. I think we can take that 5. We'll take 5. I don't like taking 5 damage, but we'll take the 5 damage. All right, next up, the Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to attack. Now, I think what we're going to do is defend against the Tyrannosaurus Rex. Does that make sense? I really don't want to put Nova out in front of them. So yeah, we're going to defend against the Tyrannosaurus Rex. So the Rex is attacking for 3. Now let's just take the 3. We'll take the 3. So we're at 8. I was thinking defending against him, that only gives me 1 when I defend, so that's not great. But I'm getting pretty close to full damage on Iron Man there. We may need to take a recovery round. We're going to have to get some threat off of the main scheme. All right, so now we get encounter card. Counter card is going to be Time Travel Tactics. Oh, great, Surge. When revealed, each player takes 1 indirect damage for each obligation in their play area. So I have no obligations, so that's excellent, but we get a Surge. So let's see what we surge into. So Surge is Assault. The villain attacks you. All right, so with that going on, Nova's going to have to step in front of this because Iron Man can't take that. So we're looking at 2. We'll go ahead and give him the bonus +2, and then he's going to get a card. So he's going to hit for... Oh, he's going to stun me. Great. He's going to hit for 4, and I'm stunned. And that's enough to take Nova out. Do I want to use Nova's Initiate? No, I think I want to hold on to my cards. Nova's out. All right, that's the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero turn. Oh, this is not going well. The good thing is, surprisingly, the Tyrannosaurus Rex doesn't scheme, so that's a good side of all of this. Let's see here. We can use our powered gauntlets, and that's going to make the stun to go away. So we'll go ahead and clear that right off the bat. All right. We would like to get more tech out there, which we could get our energy barrier out and then hold off on the Stark Tower. So I think that's how we're going to go. We're going to use Pepper Potts, generate a resource to get enhanced awareness and put an energy barrier out there. That's going to get 3 on it. All right. Next up is we're going to thwart for 2. Take 2 off the main scheme here, and we're going to have to go Iron Man because we're going to need to do some resting up. So we're going to flip to Tony Stark. We'll use Tony Stark's Futurist to look at 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. And what are we going to keep? We're going to keep... well, it's not really going to matter a whole lot. We'll keep the Power of Protection, because we're going to spend both of those to get Stark Tower out. So 1, 2, Stark Tower is going to come into play. We're going to use Stark Tower to get our topmost tech, which is going to be our energy barrier, and put it back in our hand, and then we're done at that point. I don't think there's anything else we can do. So we're going to do some readying. Get our folks ready. Got 1 card. We're going to draw back up to 6. All right, 6 cards. So hopefully we don't get a scheme out this turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which gets us back up to 6. So we've got Luke Cage. Hey, Luke Cage versus a Tyrannosaurus Rex could be an interesting battle. Oh, good. We got a Power of Protection to help out with Luke Cage there. We got our helmet to help get rid of some. Okay, let's not get too far ahead. We need to get through the villain's turn. All right. 1 threat on the main scheme. Next up, Kang is going to see Tony Stark out there, so he's going to scheme. He's scheming for 1. He's going to get a boost of none. Oh, I love getting that card then. All right, so it's going to go up to 4. All right, Tyrannosaurus Rex. No scheme for Tyrannosaurus Rex, so yeah. All right, encounter card. Let's see what we get in encounter card. No advance, no advance, no advance. We get, ooh, pinned down. So when revealed, place 2 threat for each obligation in play. There's no obligations in play, so it just gets 2 threat. All right. Phew, we got out of that okay. Not too horrible. All right, it is our hero turn. So starting off our hero turn, we're going to use our futurist action. So let's look at 3. And we've got preemptive strike, a couple of enhanced reflexes and a preemptive strike. So what do we want to grab here? I don't think it matters a whole lot. We'll grab our enhanced reflexes. All right, we're going to Stark Tower, and we're going to go looking for our top tech. What's our top tech? Is going to be... Ooh, do we have a top tech? Oh, there we go, all the way down to our armor. I don't think I missed a tech in there before that, did I? Shield, condition, champion. Nope. I guess I could have used my energy barrier to play something. Could have used my energy barrier to play my helmet, possibly. But I don't know that. I think it all works out the same in the end. So, all right. Let's get an energy barrier out, because we've taken a lot of damage, and we're going to be at a point here where we need to absorb some damage. All right, next up, let's go ahead and do we get our, yeah, let's use Pepper Potts, and we're going to put our helmet on. All right, now do we go Mark 5 armor, or do we go Luke Cage? I think we go Mark 5 armor and get the bonus hit points. And then what do we hold on to? Do we hold on to Luke Cage? Or do we hold on to maybe our preemptive strike? Let's hold on to our preemptive strike. I'm going to put our armor on. So that's going to give us plus 6 hit points. All right, we'll drop that over here with the electrostatic armor. So what are we looking at for hit points for right now? We should have, starting with 9, and we get 10, plus 6 more is 16. All right, so now I'm not feeling like I need to rest quite as badly as I did before. So we're going to flip over to Iron Man, because what we're looking at is, what do we got for tech? We've got 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're going to be at max hand size, so that will be excellent. Plus, we've got a couple of energy barriers, so I don't feel too bad about potentially taking damage. All right, now we've got our helmet, which can get rid of a threat, and we have 2 thwarts. So I think we're going to use Iron Man to thwart for 2, get rid of this pin down. 1 less card out there. All right, let's use our powered gauntlets. And we're going to ping 1 off of Kang to get rid of his tough. Then we're going to use our helmet to take one off of Kang's arrival. We're slowly working it down. All right, I think we're done at that point in time. So we're going to untap lots of things. Let's put our rocket boots down here because we're not going to use our rocket boots very often. This other stuff we're going to use the heck out of. So, all right. And energy barriers don't tap, so I can just kind of keep them there with our tokens on them. All right, so now we're going to draw back up. Our hand size is like 9 million. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 total, but our max is 7, so we're going to draw 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. We have 1 card left. All right, energy barrier boots. Hey, there's our arc reactor. That's the thing we've been looking for. Oh, Black Widow, I think, is going to be really nice also to get into play. All right, villain's turn. Put 1 threat on the main scheme. We have Kang the Conqueror is looking to attack Iron Man, and we're going to take it. Do we go ahead and put 1 threat on the main scheme, or do we take the additional damage? I think, what are we at? We're at 8 out of 10. We can block a decent amount of that. And actually, we can potentially take the Tyrannosaurus Rex out on energy barrier damage, which is pretty sweet. I like that idea. All right, so we're just going to take it. He's attacking for 2. We also have a preemptive strike here that we could potentially use. But I think I want to save it in order to have enough cards to play my tech. Because we're going to need a couple to get the powered gauntlets and the arc reactor out there. All right, so we're just going to take it. He's doing 2, and then he gets the boost of 3, 4. And we're going to get a boost card, so he's attacking. Holy cow, he's attacking for 7. Well, that wasn't part of the plan. All right, so what we are going to do is we're going to not kick back 2 of those. So we're going to take 5. And we're going to knock back 2 of those. We're going to put them on the Tyrannosaurus Rex. But now we're at 13. Ouch. There's some healing that's going to need to happen pretty soon. All right, Tyrannosaurus Rex is going to attack. And I don't think we're going to block against that. If we do, that's going to put us at 16. Oop, that takes us out. So we're going to have to block against that. No, we're going to take the 3 and we're going to return 2. So we're going to return 2, but that is going to mean we're going to take 1 damage. So we're going to be at 14. All right, we return 2 using the energy barriers, so that actually takes the Tyrannosaurus out. All right, we're playing with fire here. All right, counter card is Temporal Shield. Attached to Kang. Force interrupt when Kang is attacked. Discard Temporal Shield. Prevent all damage. Deal 1 damage to the attacker. All right. We're okay with that because we got some gauntlets that will help take care of that in the end. All right, that's the end of Kang's turn. We're over to Iron Man. And Iron Man is looking pretty beat up at this point in time. Well, the good news is we have an arc reactor. So that will help us get our rest on. All right. Now, we're also looking at potentially giving him 2 encounter cards, which is not the best of things. So, let's see how we want to play this. So, first thing I think I'm going to do is we're going to thwart and take 2 off of the main scheme, because I think we're going to be going to Tony Stark this turn. Let's go ahead and use Pepper Potts and our enhanced reflexes to get our arc reactor out there. We'll use our arc reactor to untap Iron Man. We'll use our helmet to take another 1 off the main scheme. Let's see here. We are going to use our powered gauntlets to do 1 damage to Kang. That's going to hit his temporal shield. So we're going to discard temporal shield, prevent all damage from this attack, and deal 1 damage to the attacker. So we've got 1 damage coming back to us, and we're going to use an energy barrier to kick that back and do 1 damage to Kang. All right. It's kind of a ping, 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 back and forth. I kind of like it. All right. Where are we to next? So, do we get another energy barrier out? Yes, I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get another energy barrier out. I'm going to put 3 counters on that. Ooh. Actually, how are we going to pay for that energy barrier? We'll pay for that energy barrier with these. I'm going to put 3 counters on it. 2, 3. All right. Then we're going to flip over to Tony Stark. We're going to recover as Tony Stark. We're going to get 3 hit points back. We're going to use our Stark Tower to go get our top tech back, which is going to be our energy barrier. And then do I put the energy barrier or the powered gauntlets out? I think I'm going to put the energy barrier out there. All right, so we're going to drop 3 on that. 3 more counters. All right, we're going to be done. So we're going to tap lots of things. Kind of got that build thing going on. We're getting ready to go. I think we're ready to start working on Kang because we got enough stuff built. All right, we're going to draw 6. So 1, he's going to get an encounter card. I'm going to shuffle up. Hopefully we have him knocked down enough because he's still got that Rhino thing going on where if he schemes for a decent scheme plus he drops an advance, we're in trouble. Which might have been a good reason for me to get Black Widow out. But I didn't, so we're playing with fire a little bit. So hopefully this goes my way, but we'll see. All right. I got to remember to zoom out a little bit more when I play Iron Man just because he gets so much stuff. If Kang builds up some board state, I'm in trouble because I don't have a whole lot of room here. All right. I'm going to draw back up to 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, let's see what we've got. We've got War Machine, some Repulsor Blast, Luke Cage. Got one of our double resources, which is great because we can make better use of Pepper Pots. All right, that's looking pretty good. All right, let's do the villain's turn and see how this works out. So we've got a counter card. All right, so 1 threat on the main scheme. Kang is going to scheme for 1. He's going to get a boost. He's going to boost and 2. So he's going to put 3 out there. All right, so we're at 5. We get an additional encounter card. All right, so we've got 2 encounter cards. Encounter card number 1 is Time Travel Hijinks. When revealed, discard the highest cost card you control and place it face down under this card. Highest cost card I control. So that's either going to be my armor, which I don't want to do because that will make me dead. Boy, that was not a thing I was expecting. That could, that's going to be Pepper Potts. Wow. That could have killed me. So discard an energy resource from your hand, discard this obligation, and then I'm going to discard cards that were underneath it. All right, so Pepper Potts is going to go underneath the Time Travel Hijinks. That could have killed me. I hadn't thought about that. If that had been, well, hopefully I don't draw another one of those, because that could take away my armor. Wow. Okay, counter card number 2 is Future Weapon, attached to Kang. When Kang attacks, the attack gains overkill. If this attack damages a hero, that hero is stunned. After this attack, discard future weapons. All right, so let's give him another +2 attack. Okay. We're done with the villain. We're back over to the hero phase. So let's see here. That's an alter ego action. Discard an energy card. And that card goes back to my discard. So I think we're going to go ahead. Do we get, yeah, I want to get Pepper Potts back. Kind of messing up I had a plan there, but it kind of messes it up. So we're going to do that to get this obligation out of there. Actually, we'll do Powered Gauntlets to get that out of there. And actually, I'm going to put that on top because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do Stark Tower and get my topmost tech back. So there we go. We got our Powered Gauntlets back. All right. Next up, I think we're going to go ahead. Ooh, let's use Tony Stark's Futurist ability. I would like to maybe get my downtime, and I didn't get it. All right. So I could go Repulsor Blast crazy here, or we could get out Nova. We've got Luke Cage sitting in our hand also, and we've got War Machine sitting in our hand. We've got another Repulsor Blast. We got all sorts of fun things to do there. So what am I going to grab? I think I'm going to grab my Enhanced Reflexes. All right. Although this is supposed to be the Tech Nova deck, and I'm supposed to get Nova out, but aside from that, all right. So I was hoping to get my Endurance. That didn't happen. So we're going to recover as Tony Stark. That's going to get us 3 back. So we're going to go from 11 up to 8. So actually I should just leave that. A 5 and a 2. All right. Is there any other Tony Stark stuff I need to do? No. I really don't like that future weapon. I'm going to need to thwart that. So let's go ahead. We'll flip over to Iron Man. We're going to use our arc reactor to get back up on our feet. If I put Luke Cage out there, Luke Cage has got the toughness and would potentially absorb that right now, which goes back to the overkill ruling that I got, is that toughness absorbs all of the overkill. So I think we're going to do Genius and a couple of Enhanced Reflexes to put Luke Cage out there. And Luke Cage is going to get a tough status. We don't have the thing that gives him piercing anymore, right? Nope, it's not out there anymore. Okay. Let's see, what else do we have here? We have Iron Man. It's going to need to thwart for 2. We'll get rid of that. We're going to use our helmet to thwart for another 1. We're going to use... We do a Repulsor Blast, or do we get let's get another Powered Gauntlets out there. So we've got 2 Powered Gauntlets. All right, we'll use both of our Powered Gauntlets to ping down Kang 2 damage. So he's going to go from 10 down to 9. All right, we've got our build. We should be kind of rolling at this point in time. The only scary thing is the threat on the main scheme there. All right, we're going to untap. Because we're done. We don't want to use up our tough to take consequential damage, so we're going to untap everything here. Rolling, rolling, rolling. We're going to draw a million cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We're going to draw 7. Max hand size 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right. We got Repulsor Blast, Enhanced Awareness, Power Protection, some supersonic punches. Iron Fist would be kind of nice right about now, too. All right, villain's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. We're feeling like we kind of got this in hand, but let's see what happens if we get an advance or something. All right, Kang the Conqueror is going to come attack. He's attacking for 2. We'll let him have the additional 2, so that's 4, plus 2 more. So he's attacking for 6, plus a boost. And Luke Cage is going to step out in front of this one. This attack has overkill. And it's going to get even 2 more. So we're doing 2, 4, 6, 8 with overkill. But Luke Cage has got tough. And the ruling is that tough blocks all of the damage. So there we go. Kind of cheesy, but that's the way it works. So I'm good with that. I'm appreciating that rule at this point in time. All right, so the 8 damage goes to Luke Cage's tough. Next up, we need an encounter card. Our encounter card is a Chitauri Soldier. When Chitauri Soldier attacks you, discard the top card of the encounter deck. Take indirect damage equal to the number of boost icons on that card. Interesting. Okay. So he's going to come out with 3 on him. All right, so that is the end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn, and we have the Iron Man build action going on. Now, there's our endurance. I think it would be very good to get our endurance out there because we still have a lot of damage built up on us. Do we start concentrating on taking out Kang and crew or not? Let's see here. We could get Ironfist out for a little bit cheaper because we've got that to help pay for Ironfist. And then, let's see here. Do we do enhanced reflexes? So we could do 2 for enhanced reflexes. Get that out. Maybe 2, and then maybe Stark Tower. And then we play the endurance. Actually, let's go this way. So we're building a little bit more. So we're going to use these 2 to get enhanced awareness out there. All right, that's going to give us 3 counters on there. We're going through a lot of counters. All right, then to get Ironfist out, we're going to do... Am I doing this right? Nope, I'm messing this up. No, because I was thinking I had Pepper Potts. Oh, I don't have Pepper Potts. Shoot, I did kind of mess this up. All right, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to get Ironfist out there. Ironfist is going to come out with 3 counters on him. Or 2 counters on him, 2 Mystic counters. All right, now, I still want to get this out there, and I still would kind of like to heal. So I think what we're going to do here is... We have Ironfist, we'll have Ironfist attack Kang. So when he does that, he's going to stun Kang, and he's going to do an extra damage because we lost a Mystic counter, so he's going to do 3. That's going to knock him down to 6. Would kind of like to take the Chitauri Soldier out. Let's use our helmet. We're going to use our helmet to thwart for 1. So do I attack for 1 and then Power Gauntlet him out? Or, I think that's the way that I'm going to play that. So we'll attack for 1. Then we'll use our 2 Power Gauntlets to take out the Chitauri Soldier. Oop. That's 3 total damage. All right, then we're going to use our Arc Reactor to stand ourselves up. We're going to go over to Tony Stark. This is a bit dangerous too. We're going to Stark Tower. Let's use Tony's Futurist. We'll get 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. We're going to keep, what do we keep here? Let's keep the Power of Protection. We're going to use Stark Tower to go look for a tech. I'm not exactly sure that I actually have, I should have a tech because I think I discarded 2 back here maybe. Do I not have, I don't have a tech. I actually don't have a tech in my deck. They're all out. No! Okay, so Stark Tower doesn't do me any good. All right, we're going to use our Power of Protection to play Endurance. All right, we're going to rest as Tony, so we're going to get 6 back. That's good. All right. At that point, we're done. We're playing with fire, though. 1 advance, and this goes badly. But no advance, and things are going really well. So let's see how we play out here. All right, we're going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh. All right, what do we got? We got Preemptive Strikes, Night Nurse, Downtime. Oh, I did that wrong. When I rested, I should still be at 5. My endurance is hit points, so I should go up 3 more hit points. So I should be at, what are we at now? So we're at base of 9, 10 with the rocket boots, 16, 19. We should be at 19 hit points. So like that. 2 and 2 more, 19. All right. All right, villain's turn. 1 threat on the main scheme. Kang's going to scheme. He schemes for 1. He's going to get a boost of none. I like that. All right, counter card. Counter card is Gang Up, Alter Ego. It's going to Surge. All right, so we're going to Surge into another card. We're going to get Caught Off Guard. When revealed, discard an upgrade or support you control. I have a wide variety of upgrades and or supports that I could discard. So I think we're going to get rid of this energy barrier because it only has, actually, I have this electrostatic armor that's been sitting over here not doing a whole lot because I don't defend very often, and we'll get it out of there. Okay, end of the villain's turn. We're over to the hero's turn. And we're feeling pretty good, which is about the time that everything goes really bad, but I shouldn't say things like that. All right, we're going to move our sideboard off a little bit to give me a little bit more room. Okay. That gives me a touch more room to play stuff. Yay! Okay, so we've got Luke Cage, we've got Ironfist, we've got a stunned Kang. All right. So now we've got our downtime. I think we want to get our downtime into play. So actually we can use our Stark Tower to get our topmost back. We use Tony Stark's Futurist to do 3 cards and pick 1. 3. I'm going to pick 1, which is, well, let's take our energy. All right. Okay, let's see here. We've got Avengers Mansion, which would be cool. We've got Black Widow. Maybe we should get Black Widow out there as kind of our, I think we need to get Black Widow out there. So let's do 2 and 1. So 3 to get Black Widow out, and then we hit our max 3 allies. All right, put Night Nurse out there. Or we could go everything and get Avengers Mansion out there. I think I'd rather have Night Nurse and Downtime as opposed to just the Avengers Mansion. So we're going to go that route. We're going to use Avengers Mansion to play Downtime. And then Night Nurse is a support, so we'll use our Electrostatic Armor to play Night Nurse. All right, so we've got a huge stack of cards going on over here. So next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a little Tony nap. Tony nap with the downtime out there. It gives me +2 recovery, so I recover for 5. Okay. And then we're going to switch over to Iron Man. And do we do some damage? I think we should do some damage. Well, first we'll start off with, do we go aerial? We could go aerial and then go crazy. We don't have our big card in our in our hands to do like our supersonic punch. But if we go aerial, we would do 4 and then another 2 there. Yeah, I think it's worth it. So let's do that. We will spend 1 to go aerial. All right. I think I need to exhaust my rocket boots when I do that. Yep. My rocket boots get exhausted. All right. Now that we're aerial, actually, let's put these 2 on the bottom of this stack because endurance and downtime aren't going anywhere. We've got our night nurse and our rocket boots are tapped at this point in time. Whew. So much stuff to keep track of with Iron Man. And this is going to be a long game. All right, so, because we haven't even got past the first Kang yet. So there's 2, 4, so we're going to knock him down to 2. All right, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to arc reactor up Iron Man. Let's go ahead and we'll have Luke Cage hit Kang the Conqueror, and let's see what happens when we do that, because I've got no idea. So we take 2 off of here, and let's see what happens. So it's going to get crazy. So when defeated, advance the main scheme to stage 2 at the end of the phase. Oh, so it's not going to happen right now. It's going to happen at the end of the phase. Okay, so is there any other prep hero stuff that I want to do? Does it make sense for me to get rid of threat off of there? I totally don't know. So we're going to use, might as well use our helmet to take 2 off of here. And then I guess we're done. And we're going to pull out number 2 and see what happens with that. So end of phase, let's untap all of our stuff. And that's going to be the end of the hero phase. So we're all untapped, we're totally healed up. We're going to draw our cards back up. So we're going to draw back up to 6. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, we're going to draw back up to 7 because that's what Iron Man's at. So we need another 3, which means he gets an encounter card. So I think we're looking good going into whatever this next dimension thing is. So as far as advancing to the next thing, I feel like I'm in a good spot. So let's see what happens here. So what do we have? One thing I don't have out is pepper pots, but we're getting by all right without pepper pots at this point. Okay, well, let's see what we have here. So it's the end of the hero phase. So at the end of the phase, we're going to advance to 2A. All right, so this goes away. Let's find 2A. Here's 2A. All right. What's happening with Kang? Kang says, Kang reels back, but he saves himself by separating the heroes through time and space. When revealed, place 1 acceleration token here for each side scheme in play, which there are none of. Then discard each side scheme. Each player then reveals a random 3A in turn order. Remove any unused stage 3 schemes from the game. All right, so I'm going to look at my 3As, which are right here. And I've got 4 of them, so let's mix them up. And I'm looking up at the sky. We're not seeing which one I'm getting. And I'm going to grab a random one. I should have one of my, I should get a 4-sided die. Maybe that would help with this thing. And we're going to grab this one. So what did I get? I have the Realm of Ramatut. All right. So, and then these 3 are going to go away. So I didn't get the Present Future War, Inexorable Fate, or the Chronopolis. Those go away. All right. Remove any unused stage 3. When revealed, create your own game area, which I've kind of got my own game area. Add Kang Ramatut to the game area and deal yourself an encounter card. Okay, so we need to find Kang Ramatut. So I'm assuming of the Kang stuff, we are going to need Kang Ramatut. Kang the Conqueror's out. We got Kang Ramatut that's coming into play. So we'll get rid of the other ones. I'm going to deal myself an encounter card. Yuck. All right, what else do we have on here? We have after the stage is completed, place, so that's after the stage is completed. All right. And then we have Ramatut, which starts with toughness, +1 attack for each obligation in play. And he's going to start with 18 hit points. So he's going to come in, I'm assuming he's coming in stunned and the stun sticks to him. Because we're still Kang stage 2. He's going to get 18 hit points. So 10, 5, 1, 2. So there's 18. Got some additional encounter cards. I guess the threat comes off of here. We have, let's see, 2B says, when an acceleration token will be placed on another scheme, place it here instead. So it looks like acceleration tokens would go here. All right. So we're just gonna set that sideways right there, and we have the Realm of Ramatut, which starts with 1 on it. And we haven't gotten to any acceleration tokens yet, but that might change pretty quickly. All right, so we're gonna go over to the villain's turn, which is gonna be pretty villainous because he's got, oh, he starts with toughness also, because we're gonna have a lot of encounter cards. All right, so we've got villain gets +1 attack for each obligation in play, which there are none, so that's good. All right, so starting off the villain phase, 1 threat on the main scheme. And we have Ramatut is going to see Iron Man out there, so he's going to attack. Gets +1 attack for each obligation which is in play, which there are none of. So we're going to go ahead and take this attack. So he's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost of stunned. He's going to stun me. All right. Oh, actually, we got to take that back. Wind it back a little bit and put that back on top. Sorry, because he's stunned. So he would come to attack me, but he doesn't because he's stunned. All right. So what's going to happen is this is going to become an encounter card. So we've got 3 encounter cards we need to deal with. I forgot about him being stunned. All right, so encounter card number 1, and we don't have a whole lot of room for villainous stuff to go on, so let me try to make some room here. Move our plucky heroes over here. Let's make, just not enough room. All right, I'm gonna have to zoom out or something. All right, encounter cards, which we've got 3 of. Let's start going through these. Encounter card number 1. Oh, he's gonna scheme. No, all right, so he schemes for 1. He's gonna get a bonus. Oh, wait a minute. Can I Black Widow that? Yes, I can Black Widow that. So let's see here. When it hits 9, do I want to Black Widow that? I think I do want to Black Widow that. So we're going to use our Enhanced Awareness. And let's see here. When a card is revealed from the encounter deck, exhaust Black Widow and spend a mental resource, cancel the effect of that card and discard it. All right, so we're going to cancel the advance. And then we're going to reveal another card instead. Okay, so instead of advance, we're going to get this one, and it's going to be Manipulated Time Stream. When revealed, discard each event from your hand. If no events are discarded in this way, this card gains Surge. So do I have, I do have each event. Each event? Not a event, each event. Oh. All right, so Repulsor Blast is going to go away, Preemptive Strike is going to go away, and Preemptive Strike is going to go away. So he just got rid of 3 cards out of my hand. All right, counter card number 2. Macrobots. Guard, Retaliate 1. All right. I'm okay with that. That's okay. All right, counter card number 3. an Ancient Warrior, which is going to get Quick Strike. So he's going to come into play, and he's going to do 2 damage to me. Which actually, with that 2 damage, I'm going to bounce 1 back with this energy barrier and remove the tough. And then I'm going to bounce another 1 back. And where do I bounce it back to? I think we'll bounce it back to the Macrobots. Or do I bounce it back to Ramatut himself? I think we'll bounce it back to the Macrobots. Okay. We're done. Or he's done, I guess. It's over to the hero side. All right. Where do we go? Because that was kind of crazy action going on there. It's our hero turn. Now, I don't know whether I should be hugely concerned about our scheme out there, but I think I should take care of it. So let's get another stun. We're going to go ahead and have Ironfist attack again. This should be a second attack, so actually he should be down 2. And we're going to punch Ramatut for 2. He gets a... Oh, I can't because he's got guard. All right, let's wind that back a little bit. All right, we've got the Macrobots out there that have guard and retaliate 1. So they potentially... You need to do 3 damage in order to take them out. Let's see, I could use War Machine to go aerial. Actually, that looks kind of interesting. So we're going to spend War Machine for a mental to go aerial. All right, at that point, we're going to use our Powered Gauntlets, which are going to do 2 to the Macrobots. So we're going to do 2. We're going to take our Retaliate of 1. We're going to use our Energy Barrier to kick that 1 back to the Macrobots and take them out. And then they're gone. All right, next up we'll have Luke Cage go ahead and take out the Ancient Warrior. We'll use Iron Man to thwart, take 2 off of the realm of Ramatut. We will use our Arc Reactor. Actually, instead of Iron Man thwarting, since we're aerial, we'll use our helmet to thwart. Oh, it's from each scheme. No, we'll go ahead and have Iron Man do it. And we'll use our Arc Reactor to untap. Now we're going to have Ironfist go ahead and attack. So we're going to use our last counter. He's going to go up to 2 damage. But we're going to do 3 to Ramatut, and we're going to stun him. Well, you guys are probably going to have a field day with rules that I missed just because there's so much going on here. It's crazy. All right. Let's go ahead and put our med team out with 3 counters on it. Move all of this down. Oop. All right, med team's going to get 3 counters. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got Night Nurse. She can only heal a hero, so she can't heal my allies. All right, so while we're aerial, we'll go ahead and do another Powered Gauntlets, which is going to do 2 damage to Ramatut. We're going to knock him down to 13. All right, let's see, we've used boots, gauntlets. We're going to use a med team, and we're going to heal up Luke Cage. Iron Man might as well just attack Ramatut for 1. Oh, the power of Iron Man right there. 1 damage. Okay. Then I think we're done at that point. So we're going to untap. Lots of stuff. Ready up. Med team's going to get readied up. Rocket boots. All right. We've got a villainous villain turn. So first thing that's going to happen, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Ramatut would look to attack Iron Man, but he's stunned. Thank you, Ironfist. So he doesn't do anything. We get one encounter card. Counter card is Future Weapon. Attached to Kang. Force interrupt when Kang attacks. This is going to give him the overkill and +2 attack. Okay. Oh, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to draw up for Iron Man. I need my 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, there's our 7 cards for Iron Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Then we need to do an encounter card. No, that was our encounter card. It was a future weapon because he was stunned. All right, so we're over to the hero turn. Okay, so we could get Pepper Potts out. So there's 3 for Pepper Potts. Oop, but we're going to put it into the discard like this. Get Pepper Potts out there. We'll use Pepper Potts to get 2 because there's an energy. And we'll use our strength to get Avengers Mansion out because we just need more cards on the board. Yeah, we'll put it right there. We've got Avengers Mansion also. All right, everything's fitting still. Then, well, we could Repulsor Blast. We're going to go through our cards really fast. I kind of want to Repulsor Blast just to see how far we can take him down. If I go, and I don't have a mental right now, so let's use Avengers Mansion to go ahead and draw a card. So we could go aerial and do 2, 4, take threat off of the scheme. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We can't quite take him out if we go aerial, so I think we're going to do our Repulsor Blast. All right, so Repulsor Blast is going to deal 1 damage, and then we're going to discard the top 5 cards of my deck. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got Not. There's 1, 2, Not. All right, so we're going to do 5 total damage with our Repulsor Blast. All right. So 5 is going to knock him down to 7. All right, so then do we go ahead and beat him up? So we got 2. So if we go aerial, yeah, let's go aerial. So we'll go aerial, and that is, ooh, how do we want to do this? So that's where he's at 7. So I can do 2, 4, 6, 7. So let's do that. 2, 4, 6, and that's 7. All right, so that's enough to take Ramatut out. And then we have a, when defeated, remove the realm of Ramatut from the game. At the end of the phase, join another game area. Well, so all of the game areas are going to be done. So I think that's going to kick this one. So let's see here. This says after the stage is completed, so we didn't complete that stage. Not sure about that. So we're going to actually go here, and then we're going to go to 4A. But that's going to happen at the end of the phase. So are there other things that I want to do? I don't think so. So we're going to untap. Untap. I guess I could med team and heal Ironfist. I would be better off having him go away, but I think he's going to absorb an attack from Ramatut potentially. So I think we're going to med team on Ironfist and heal him up, then we'll be done. Okay. So we're untapping lots of stuff. our whole crazy board state here. Getting untapped, and we're going to draw 7 cards, which is going to give him another encounter card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So encounter card, put it there. Oh, I could have used that night nurse to get rid of that stunned I had at one point in time. I keep forgetting about my night nurse. Actually, she should have counters on her too. So I should probably move night nurse out of the crazy stack of stuff so I can give her counters, because she should, I haven't used her yet, but she should have 3 medical counters on her. 3, there we go. Okay. Get my hand filled back up so we can be at the end of phase. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we got our 7 cards. All right, lots of enhanced reflexes. And Nova. Ready to bring Nova into play. All right. So it's going to be the end of the phase. What's going to happen is this guy says players cannot join this game area unless there are no other game areas remaining, which there are no other game areas remaining. When all players have joined this game area, advance to stage 4A. All right, so we're going to get rid of Ramatut. We're going to get rid of Masters of Time. Ramatut's out of there. And I think our threat is gone, and we're going to 4A. So let's see here. Let's find, there it is. There's 4A. So what's 4A say? You use your enemy's technology to reunite in the present day, just in time to counter Kang's assault on Earth. When revealed, reveal Kang 3. All right, Kang 3. And add him to the game area. All right, so here's Kang the Conqueror. He's going to have toughness, and he's got the normal 1 threat or 2 attack when he attacks. All right. And he's got 20 hit points. All right, not too bad. We're kind of in a state where that's not all that horrible at this point in time. All right, reveal each face-down Kang's Dominion under this stage. So we didn't run into any Kang's Dominions. I believe those were put out by, let's find, where's one of those other cards? Yeah, so for Ramatut here, after the stage is completed, put 1 set aside Kang's Dominion face down under 4A. So if he would have schemed out here, he would have got that Kang's Dominion, which is he can't take damage, and it's a 3 boost card. So I'm really happy those don't go out there. All right, so reveal Kang, add him to the game. There's no face down Kang's Dominions, so that's good. When revealed, each player searches the encounter deck, discard pile, and set aside area for their Nemesis minion and puts it into play engaged with them. Shuffle the encounter deck. Oh, so my Nemesis minion is coming into play. All right, so we're getting Whiplash out. All right, so we've got Whiplash, who has Retaliate 1, and he's got 4 health, so he's not too bad. All right, so Whiplash is going to come into play. But we're starting off at the top of the villain's turn, so there's going to be some villainy going on here. Okay, so first off, we're going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Kang the Conqueror is going to see Iron Man out here, and he's going to come attack, and he's got these future weapons that give him overkill. We are going to put Ironfist in front of this attack. Ironfist is going to block for 3. We are going to go ahead and take the damage. So we're looking at 2, 4. When I say that, we're not going to put a threat on the main scheme. So he's going to do 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus a boost to Ironfist. So 7. He's going to do 7 to Ironfist, which means Ironfist is going to take 3, and then 4 is going to come over to me. So I'm taking 4, but actually I'm only going to take 2, and I'm going to reflect 2 back. So we're going to knock this one down to 1 and this one down to 1. We'll ping 1 to take the toughness off of there, and then we will ping We ping Whiplash for one, or do we ping Kang for one? We're going to ping Kang for one. So we're going to knock him down to 19. All right. Next up, Whiplash is going to attack. He's attacking for 3. So we're going to go ahead and take that attack. Do we just take it? I think we're just going to take that attack. Yep. So we're going to take 3. So we've taken 5 total. All right. And the future weapons went away because he attacked. And he did his overkill nasty stuff. Oh, I forget I'm stunned because of that also. All right. That's okay. I can finally use the Night Nurse now. Yay! All right. We get a counter card, plus we get our new encounter card. All right. Counter card number 1. Macrobots. Guard, retaliate 1. All right. And we've got our second encounter card, which is Energy Blast. When revealed, Kang attacks you. Ooh, he's coming for me again. All right, do I want to block? I think this time we're going to go ahead and put 1 threat on the main scheme. So he's attacking for 2, and we're going to get a boost card. Do we defend? No. So we're going to take 2, plus he's going to stun me, but I'm already stunned, so we're okay. All right, so I'm taking 2. I think I'm going to energy barrier both of those back. If I do that, still should be okay on tech. So the 2 damage, I'm going to energy barrier back, and I'm going to energy barrier it back to the macrobots. So they take 2. All right, that's the end of the villains phase. We're over to the hero phase. All right, so what are we looking at hero-wise? So first thing we're going to do is we're going to use our Night Nurse. So exhaust Night Nurse and remove a medical encounter, heal 1 damage, and remove a status card. So heal, status card gone. No longer stunned. We're going to use our Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Electrostatic armor. All right, not all that great, but that's okay. Boy, we've got a lot of energy over here. Let's go with... Do we start getting some enhanced reflexes out there? Yeah, let's do that. That's kind of crazy, but we're going to spend 2 of these to get 2 enhanced reflexes out there. And they're both going to have 3 counters on them. Let's see here. 1, 3. Oop. Let's make it a 3. 1, 3. All right. Then we can 1, 2, 3, and 1 of these. Oh, actually, let's take that back. We're going to use Pepper Potts for 2. And then 3, 4. We'll put Nova out. All right, now we got all sorts of crazy going on here. Let's we'll have Luke Cage hit the Macrobot. So he attacks for 2. He's going to take a retaliate, so he's going to take 2, but that's enough to take the Macrobots out. We're going to use our med team to go ahead and heal up Luke Cage. All right, we're not going to be able to go aerial this round. So, what do we want to do here? Let's, so Whiplash has got retaliate. Are we that concerned about Whiplash? Not especially. But it would be good to take him out just so we in the end, he's not hurting us. So if I do that, I got retaliate damage coming back at me, which I don't like. So I can hit him with Nova, but Nova's going to take retaliate. So he's going to take 2. And we're going to do 2. We can take him out when he comes to attack us, so we don't need to do more damage to him. Let's see, let's go ahead and have Iron Man just to be safe. We'll thwart for 2 off of the main scheme. We'll bring ourselves back up. Then we'll attack Kang for 1. And our helmet doesn't do us any good because we thwarted for 2 to clean that up. We use 2 power gauntlets to do 2 more to Kang. And then we'll have Black Widow go ahead and attack Kang for 1. Hopefully there's not like a 1 damage thing that comes out to everybody, because that would kind of suck. All right, we're going to be done at that point. We're untapping lots of stuff. Untap. We got Pepper Potts, Stark Tower. Untap Iron Man. Oof, and we're going to draw. Let's make sure we've got enough. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep, we got enough. So we're going to get 6 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total cards. All right. Where's our attacky cards? They're supposed to be in here somewhere, but I'm not getting them. I don't think, we've only done 1 repulsor blast thus far this game. All right, villain's turn. We are going to put 1 threat on the main scheme. Oop. Kang's going to come attack Iron Man. We're going to use another threat on the main scheme. So he's attacking for 2. He's going to get a boost, and we're just going to take this. So he's doing 2, and his boost is 2, so we're going to take 4. All right, so we're up to 8 out of 20. We're doing okay. All right, next up is going to be our encounter card. Oh, nope, Whiplash is going to attack. Whiplash, ooh, sorry, I forgot to do a couple of things. When Kang attacks, we're going to trigger Nova. So he's going to do 2 here. And then Whiplash is going to attack, but we're going to trigger Nova again. So we're going to do 2 damage when he initiates the attack. 2 damage to an enemy, which is going to take Whiplash out. There we go. All right, so we don't have to worry about Whiplash. Yay, Whiplash is gone. All right, so now we need an encounter card. Yep, encounter card. Encounter card is depowered. You cannot play hero-specific cards. All right, so we've got an obligation into play here. Well, so if I had my attack cards, I couldn't use them anyway, so it doesn't matter a whole lot. All right, so we're over to the hero side. So hero side, I think what we do is we play Enhanced Awareness to go aerial. We use Avengers Mansion to draw a card. Let's see here. We're not going to be able to play War Machine. So we're aerial at this point in time, so we can do 2-4 with our powered gauntlets. So that's going to knock him down to 9. So we go from 13 down to 9. Then, what else do we have? We have our helmet. Let's go ahead and use our helmet to thwart 1 off of here. And we went aerial, so I guess our rocket boots should be tapped. What's next? So many things. let's play a med team. So 3. We'll do 3 to play a med team. Put 3 counters on there. Let's see here. 1, we're going to use our med team. Heal Nova. We'll have Nova and Luke Cage attack. So that's 4 more damage. He's down to 5. All right. What else do we have here? I think we're going to get him so close, but we're not going to take him out this round. Actually, we might be able to. We're going to go Iron Man attacks for 1. So he's down to 4. 2, 4. All right, then we have card of your discard pile. Might be able to do it. So in order to get rid of this, I have to discard a hero-specific card from my hand as an alter ego. All right, so we're going to use our arc reactor to untap. I'm going to attack for 1 more. He's down to 3. Black Widow is going to attack. That's going to get rid of her. She attacks for 1. He's down to 2, so we only need to do 2 more damage. So the way that we're going to do 2 more damage is we're going to flip to Tony Stark. We're going to discard, let's see here. I cannot play hero-specific cards, so in order to get rid of that alter ego, discard a hero-specific card from your hand to get rid of this obligation. So we're going to discard our rocket boots to get rid of depowered. All right, we're going to use Stark Tower to get the top tech back. We're going to use Pepper Potts for 1 from the Black Widow, 2, 3, 4 to put War Machine into play, and War Machine attacks for 2. Boom! There we go. Pow! Kang's out of there. All right, yes! We took out Kang. All right, that was a very Iron Man type of game there. We got the build going on. We used a whole lot of cards, and I'm going to guess that I probably missed something along the way because there was a whole lot of card action going on. But I think we got Kang and took him out. So yeah, go team. Well, go Iron Man, right? So there we go. I will be interested to see this on Expert. So Solo Expert is going to be really crazy because I believe Kang 1 has an additional scheme to him, and he's got more hit points, and you're going to have that 7 threat first scheme, first main scheme. So that's going to be really dicey as far as the whether he schemes out on that first turn. You're going to have to be really careful. So sitting as Iron Man for an extra turn is going to be even more dangerous in Expert mode, Kang. So I think the next time I play this, I'm going to play this 2-handed because I would like to see the split off into 2 separate groups and see how that resolves. Don't know who to play as the second character though. But I think what I will go after next is probably, I have that Rise of Red Skull. I need to go with this deck, this Iron Man deck that builds more, try to go through Rise of the Red Skull with that because the Spider-Woman deck was just kind of a bang, bang, take them out type deck, or at least that's how I played it. So we'll see how that works in a build scenario with Iron Man versus Red Skull. So, all right, I'm exhausted. That was a long game. That was a lot of cards, but we managed to take Kang out on the first try. Oh no, actually that's the second try because the first one was he schemed out right away. So, but the Iron Man deck did what it was supposed to do that turn. So anyway, I'm happy we got through it. So let me know as far as your adventures with Kang. Have they pretty much gone like this? Have you been getting nailed by Kang in the first round there, and has he been scheming out pretty quick, or has that not been a problem for you? I would be very surprised if it hasn't been a problem for you. What's your favorite hero to play against Kang. It seems like this build works in the end. Have the heroes that are more like a Hulk type character or somebody that's more in your face, maybe like a aggression Hawkeye of them they've been able to deal with Kang okay. And then I guess the other thing I would ask would be, do you see a lot of difference between the four areas that pop out? They look pretty similar, so I don't know that they play a whole lot differently depending upon which area. It looks like there's some minor tweaks to each of the villains, but neither of them is majorly different. I think just the mechanic of getting split out is what's affecting the game differently there. So I don't know, let me know in the comments below what you think. Have you been having fun with Kang? Has it been an exciting thing for you? Has it really made a change in your multiplayer play? So that's it for now. Happy to end this episode on a win, and thanks for watching.